Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and wow, just wow, okay? And by the way, if you haven't seen this morning, go ahead. Be warned, I cry the whole time. The whole time. You don't see it, but I'm like, trying to suck it back. Yeah, it was really tender in the way the ancestors came in. I'm feeling better. I don't feel like a wave of that emotional, the cleansing tears that needed to be shed this morning. If you were with me and you felt that, let it be a guide for you to move forward. And you know what? I know it's continuing on. This afternoon we're talking about the Ace of Earth and the Madre of Air. And I looked up the Ace of Earth to see, and it's amazing, the synchronicities, Pisces. It's just, I wrote, health and wealth may begin with a sting. And that's what they say right here. And we were talking about a rose pricking your finger with the ancestors. And yeah, it says take the next step even if it hurts. Let your gifts take root in the physical world. Because this is nettle, right? Oh, my God. And then we had the Sun card this morning if you were here. So listen to this. And it says, a dense evergreen forest is brimming with life. The broken branches of a giant moss-covered evergreen tree makes way for the sun. Look at that. A healthy stand of nettles is illuminated. The tiny poison-filled syringes on the leaves and stem glisten in the light. An admiral butterfly flits about until it lands to lay eggs underneath one of the serrated leaves. The beginning of a new project can be challenging. Respond to practical developments with action. The outcome is closer than you think. Nettle stops us when it brushes against our skin and stings. Pay attention to what is calling. Nettle may be a familiar weed, but it is also potent medicine. You already have access to the resource you desire, but you may need to accept it first. There you go. Receive the gifts of the earth. Build on the path of your ancestors. Oh my God, I didn't read that part. Build on the path of your ancestors. All right, Pisces. Yes. Okay, so these cards were switched. So when I tell you there are never any mistakes, why things happen, embrace that. Don't feel like a failure, okay? That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Don't feel like a failure, like when you're going, oh God, this was supposed to be the card for today, but I somehow don't know how. They got switched up, and this one, and then this one ends up with this one. And this is the Ancestors card, and this talks about ancestors. Okay? Now, would you see that as a happy coincidence? Yeah, I don't believe in that word. So, you already know what I think of that. So, whatever mistakes you may feel in your life have happened, where you've misstepped and you haven't gone in the direction you wanted, and thought to yourself, oh, why didn't I go in that direction? Why did I screw that up? There's a reason for everything. There's a reason why you do stuff. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm picking from the Soul's Journey, and then I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Oh, that one just flipped, and I didn't even. It was so smooth. I hardly felt it. I know what I'm here to do. Find your purpose. Find your purpose, Pisces. Okay, time for you to go forward and find what makes you you. Find your purpose. What is important to you? There you go. All right, Pisces, this week. So I am just going to talk a little bit about if you do join a membership here on Patreon on Fridays. I post a video. And this week I decided to post a video on when you have hard weeks. You know, like even, or if you're doing readings for yourself or you're being intuitive and it's a hard week. How to handle it, what to do with it, without feeling like a failure. So there you go. You know, I'm gonna be talking all about that. Like, as you know, I'm gonna do this after, but actually this video has already been posted on Friday. So I'm hoping it's actually what I'm saying it is. I'm actually putting the cart in front of the horse right now, but it'll be a video about that. So, you know, after this, I'm going to do that video. If you're interested in that, please go ahead and join. The memberships are as low as for like $3 a month, and you get access to all the videos. After you've joined, all you have to do is do the Seek Perks, and then you'll have the community tab that has all the unlisted videos that I post every Friday for you to access. So, if that interests you, thank you so much. And I'm going to get on with the reading now. Son of Cups. The Eight of Swords in reverse again. The blocks being lifted. The Seven of Swords. I'm using the wrong deck. Did you notice that? I am. I'm not using the right deck at all. Well, I guess Pisces, that's the way it is, right? I know what I'm going to do for you. Don't worry. Eight of Cups. There's that 4 again. Honestly, I've been all over the map. Sometimes you just gotta go with, hey, you gotta do whatever comes in. And I swear, I'm not harebrained. Like, my week has gone fine. I've done what I usually do. It's just that things are not going the way that I anticipated it. And instead of, like, stopping it and doing it a different way or redoing everything, I just went with it, because sometimes there are reasons why things are happening. I love this, okay? Look at these swans. You have the white swan and the black swan. You ever hear the story of the black swan? The black swan who doesn't fit in? Well, guess what? The Father of Cups is the king of swans, and he is black. So, what? The one that never fit in ever before now does? Like, it's like that whole time you thought you were a square peg in a round hole, and you were always meant to be the square peg. You were always meant to be who you were. That's exactly what this is. Okay? You've been trying to fit into this one, but this is who you're supposed to be. And you had to go do all of this stuff to figure it out. All your life, you know, trying to unblock the block, or what you perceived as blocked. You didn't want to come out of your cocoon. You didn't want to turn into the butterfly. Butterfly again. Didn't want to turn into the butterfly because you were so afraid that I'm going to get all chopped up. There's no room for me to get out of here. So you spent your time protecting yourself. You know, keeping one eye out. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? Waiting for the Wheel of Fortune to switch and flip around so that you would have, you know, you would have your day. You would have your chance, your moment. All this time, all you had to do is see yourself for who you truly were, and not judge yourself so badly, and work at it, and do it. And commit to yourself. Look, it's the Lover's card. Just fly. Okay? That's their primary thing. Not to be the different colors that they are, the different species. Their whole point is to fly, to move, to have a purpose right here. You've been so scared of the sting, Pisces, that you haven't taking the time to see the opportunities that keep presenting themselves to you. It has been very toxic. We had that this morning. Very, very toxic. And the Hangman. I love it. So, time for a new perspective. Absolutely, right? Time for a new perspective. Son of Wands. We had the Daughter of Wands this morning. Same thing. Meet the obstacles. Grab that wand. Make it yours. Build yourself those regenerative opportunities with the Ace of Cups that keep presenting themselves to you. All right, so time to take the other deck, Pisces. I told you I was going to do something special. I told you I was going to do it. I did. Yeah, this is Spirit saying, you've gone through the trials. You've gone through ancestral stuff. Time for a new thing to happen for you, Pisces. It's the beginning, okay? It's time for you to leap into the unknown. But is it the unknown? I don't think it's the unknown. You know, when I see these cards, I feel that you've always known that you're the Black Swan. Society has told you that the Black Swan doesn't fit in. Doesn't look like all the other swans. I'm Black Swan. I don't fit in. I'm Rudolph with the red nose. I don't fit in. I'm not special. You were always meant to be that. And you are special. Okay? In fact, if you were to think about it, I think people fear special, to tell you the truth. They see something that's out of the ordinary and they go, oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. What is that going to turn into? We're not sure. So it doesn't look like the rest of us. Let's make sure to squish it, because we don't know what that's going to turn into. At least that's what I felt like in my life. So we toe the line. We try to become the white swan. We paint ourselves white, right? You've always known you were supposed to be this Black Swan. Beautiful in your own right. Always. It's time for you to do it. You know this trail. It's not unknown to you. Trust what the universe has been sending you this whole time. And don't be mad at yourself because you didn't follow the path. Like they said, the sting, the prick of the rose, it was all meant. That was your path to have your road to take. Now it's time to find your purpose. Take all this energy that comes in and don't defeat yourself before you even start. Don't fall back into these old ways of thinking that you can't make things happen. Even when things fall to the ground, such as this card did. Transformation. Yeah, transformation is never easy. We've gotten the Death card a few times this weekend. When you're transitioning to a new phase, it's putting endings to bed, putting past to bed is, oof, I think sometimes is the hardest thing. But with loss comes new opportunities. They're right here, the Seven of Cups. Okay, with loss comes new opportunities. Don't give up on yourself here. Don't give up on yourself. King of Pentacles. You have resources available to you. You do. You can be practical. You can be careful. You have a lot of success coming your way. You have a lot of abundance coming your way. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles. This is saying that if you try, there's no limits to what you can achieve. But you have to try. And try is the wrong word. They're saying we don't like the word try. I get it. Just do. Okay? Just do. I feel like Yoda. There is no try. Follow your intuition. Your intuition will guide you. Like I said, no coincidence, okay? When this card got switched up with the other one, and this card has ancestor in the booklet, and this card is talking about ancestors, that's an intuitive hit. There's a reason for everything. If you ever find yourself going, that's coincidence, please look deeper. Coincidence doesn't exist. It's the universe smacking you upside the head going, look at this, look at this. Yeah, don't dismiss it. Coincidence makes you feel like you're dismissing it, and you're missing the point. So that's why I say I don't like coincidence. I don't like the word. Just look. When something's, well, that was peculiar. Take another look. It's not peculiar. It's interesting. It's revealing. Ah, we had that this morning. This Ace of Rods. Time for you to shine. Time for you to just brilliantly be who you are meant to be, Pisces. Absolutely. It's been such a struggle this week. Honestly, Pisces, with this energy, I felt like somebody had put a big wet blanket on me and trying to hold me down. Again. But the difference is that I didn't want to be held down. I didn't want it anymore. I was like, I don't want this. I'm trying to shake it off through the whole week. This energy going, no, I liked where I was. I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else. You're going to have a little bit of patience with yourself, Pisces, as you figure out how to bring these two together, okay? Bring the feminine and the masculine together to find a balance that you need to move forward. This is also a card of angel guides, of divine intervention. This is why you're getting help, okay? Because they want you to know, yeah, we know. We know this is a struggle. We know this is new for you to go, okay, don't let yourself be overburdened with a different energy of grounding, of feeling like, oh, okay, now I can't do anything. They want you to fight against that wet blanket. They want you to take that energy and do something with it. Okay? Take the wet blanket off and cut pieces out of it, dry it up, and make something else with it. Don't let it hold you down. You take it and turn it into something that you need. And that was the whole point this week. The whole point as well is to find your purpose in that. Okay? Figure out what you're here to do. And then do it. Because the more you know this, the less any of these energies will ever affect you in the way that they do. Because you'll know how to use them. You'll know, yeah, that feels like heaven and burdensome, but I'm going this way because that's where I know I'm going and what I want to be doing, right? I want to feel this way. I want to feel free and beautiful and purposeful. And this I can use. I'm not going to let it bear me down. And I'm not saying you're not going to have bad days, Pisces. That's impossible. We're here to learn. This is the greatest school the universe has. We come here, we experience beauty, and we experience ugliness, and we experience love, and we experience sadness, and we experience pain, and we experience elation, and it's all meant to be. But in it are always a nugget of wisdom and something we can carry with us forward. And if we can grab it every single time, we become enriched by it and empowered. What a week, Pisces. Most of the time I say, doing readings, it feels good, it feels great, but it put me through my paces this week. Honestly, I've just been everywhere. And honestly, I've had to take more breaks this week than I've ever had to just try to get through it. Oh, you guys, you're going through it. You are going through it, but please, just know that this is all great. It's all for a reason. The sting, the prick that you're feeling, all of this heaviness that you feel, it's for you to break out of it. Break the shell, break the ancestor curse, break whatever you need to, and find your purpose so that you can shine every single day. I am sending a whole bunch of love to you. I'm getting tender-hearted again, so I know it's the end of the reading. I'm going to send a whole bunch of love to you. A big heaping, serving of love right now. I'm wrapping my energetic arms around you, Pisces. And I tell you, you're all good. Don't worry, you're all good. It may feel scattered, may feel crazy at times, but you're going to be okay. Absolutely. You are destined for greatness. And I want you to write that in the comments before you leave today. I am destined for greatness. And as soon as you believe that, you will be. Take good care of yourself. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. I hope you enjoyed these readings. Today was intense. But I know you are more than okay to handle all of this. Take care of yourself, and I will be back tomorrow for the weeklies and probably the healing. We probably need one at this point. I don't have my little book. It's gone. You know I'll be here tomorrow. Love, light, and blessings. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.